Okay, we're back and live. Take two. Okay, sorry about what happened. I will delete the last live stream and we're gonna try all over again. Sorry for the malfunctions. I don't know what happened. Um, lately I know my internet goes in and out like the wind that's going on outside howling, which literally I can hear if anyone realized that. Now, back to what I was saying before. Like I was saying, which I forget now.
The difference between
Oh yeah.
Newton and Stillwater.
Okay. So, the difference between Newton and Stillwater. Like I like to, I'm gonna visit Stillwater a little bit tomorrow at a place where I remember as growing up, childhood. Now, we call it the dump. Okay. Not literally it's a dump, but I'm just saying we call it the dump when really it's a recycling center. Um, me, my dad, and my brother coined that term for that place, literally. So, anyway, the difference between Stillwater and Newton is this. Okay, um, Stillwater is more hometowny, very like low key, chill type deal. There is like a little general store still. They have farmland. They have the different areas, which is like really nice and things like that. Which is really nice. And then you know, low key fun is always fun. They say to say the truth. Now, when you look at Newton, it's more like a town. It's more like all these new places are popping up. Like we're getting a Michaels. Not saying my man is in charge of a store, but you know, we're getting that. We're getting a Five Below, Old Navy. We're getting a Panera. We're getting Starbucks. We're getting all these places that are new and upcoming. Now, other than what's sprouting in this town of Newton, like Newton is more of like a big array town. That's a place that you don't really realize is a place where you could just like a tourist attraction. It's more like you go shopping or work, or on the other side of the universe, you're a you're just doing you just walk around and you see tiny little places on a measly little street called Spring Street. Now, not saying everything is measly over there, but there are some cute places that I call cute. So, like the breakfast place that I go to is very cute, you know. And I know this one's gonna take me there on Sunday morning for my birthday breakfast, which is exciting. Yes, it is birthday week and also birthday weekend, pre birthday weekend, I should really say, because my birthday lands on a Tuesday. And for anyone that doesn't know, I do have a birthday twin, and her birthday is the day before me. Now, I don't really talk much about her on this channel that much, but I wanted to make that special shout out to her if she's watching this right now. Um, Now, with the hometown and the town of Newton, you would think it's a great way to live, you know? Now, one day I'll take anyone to a town of life and love, and I want to be able to share these experiences and be like, this is something that I grew up with. Now, speaking of growing up with, let's get back to the weather. Gastar, you want to tell us what's happening on the weather world?
Well, like I said, in the weather world, um,
Other than the good people that are writing you at the moment or calling you.
hmm, um, the weather is in the 40s.
Yes. It's in the 40s, yep. Everybody. Now that means fall weather
Yeah.
is here.
Hold on. I have a cold one.
Oh god. Okay. My guest star had to take a 10-minute break or 15-minute break. So he'll be back. So with that being said, time to take out your autumn fall gear and get our cozy sweaters out and everything. Me, I have everything out and ready, but here's the but in everything. I still have some dresses that I have out for the season because I want to just say sweater season has arrived, uh, for sure. So watch out for those selfies once I'm back to my normal way of life a little bit. I am getting used to some things that I have been doing to kind of like with the routines that I do and things like that. There's so much life going on, which is nice. So yeah. Um what's in the car what's in the cards for sorry I'm yawning. It's been a long day today. I did now. What's in tune for my birthday? Well, I do have to say I made wishes from day one to now about everything that's been happening in life, and I make them my wishes. Now, I feel like this year alone needs a wish. I think the past 2 years, I think that those wishes didn't really come true, say truth, because I've been kind of like holding back on those wishes because of the pandemic and all the things that I want to move forward with. And I feel like it's okay to have high expectations on life and you feel like you want to be a different person or you want to say I've grown and I've worked hard to become this person. What is happening in life needs to epitomize with the life that I see myself working towards or doing right now. Now, you know, it's okay to have wishes that you wish you could live by. For me, it's like those wishes kind of like help with a lot of things, which is nice. So yeah. There's so much that I see myself doing, which is good. I love that I can share these experiences with you because I feel like I've been doing that over the years on on my channel. I feel like Friday Night Live kind of brings everybody together, one big happy family style. No rules, no anything, but I only promise to one expectation when it comes to YouTube, and that would be don't say things that you're not supposed to. Wassa, this is a sign for telling my man to get some water for us. My guest star needs to get us some waters. Sorry. Okay. When it comes to a lot of things, I'm ready to kind of like start a whole new chapter in my life at 32. I've come to terms and realized that like all the things that I wanted to do as a college graduate, and I know it's been like 2 3 years or whatever since 2020 to 2021 because I graduated twice in a row. I kind of feel funny, but it's fine. It's normal, I guess. Um, for me to say. mm, mm.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to find.
He's trying to find something. Could be doing a scavenger hunt. So yeah. So like I'm at terms that like I need to start moving forward with the things that I should have done straight out of college. And I'm like I've come to realize that like it's time. So like I did some room transformations going on here, and I've been working on that. My so I'm gonna kind of give you a layout in your mind, and then when I'm ready, I'll show you a room tour of what I did. So I'll post it as like a little video within this season. Oi. And then so right, so if you think about it, in the other room we have it's not only a sleepover room, okay? Not only a sleepover room. It's my office and it's also my studio that I'm starting. And I feel like I should have done that from the get-go. So, I'm starting like a whole studio setup type deal. Meet off studio meets office. And it's a way to kind of like, okay, I'm gonna set the tone in fashion and make it happen and get myself excited about those things. What's in my bedroom now is a change now. It's more of a relaxing, comforting, at peace type of thing. Usually I would have my fairy lights on and my little light thing that's on my dresser to kind of give it like a color glow, like an aura color for the mood, which is nice. Now, I also did this. I am starting my own little journaling corner in my bedroom where I do my bullet journaling, my regular journaling, any kind of journaling that I want to do, I do over there. It's a place where I could just, like be at peace, calm, and just like do things that like make me happy and slow down because I've been doing those routines every day. Like morning routine I do a night routine. My afternoons depends on the day, so I don't really have much of a routine for the afternoon. I just kind of like, okay, I know when my morning routine starts and I know when my night routine starts. So, like, whatever happens in the afternoon happens in the afternoon. It's usually something that I make sure I do, you know? So, when it comes to this aesthetically pleased life that I see myself, it's it all makes sense to me to relax, calm down, not think about much of anything anymore because I don't watch the news anymore. I stopped that in 2020 because I couldn't stand the news whatsoever. I was having I was having struggles with a lot of different things, everything canceling on me, and I'm like, that's not me. Like having these sad moments and being all emotional every single day of the week. I was like that, like, and at the same time, I was doing college and I'm like online. So I'm like, it was a lot for me. Let's just say that. So between pandemic and college, this girl was exhausted out every single day of the week and trying to stay afloat. So no wonder I was having struggles, you know? So now I'm more like, okay, 2 years later, it's time to kind of see some kind of normal routine or normal life per se. So I've been diving back into the things that I love doing. And this one agrees with me on that, you know. So like me diving back into some of the things that I love doing, like my YouTube channel being one, um, my career, future in me and Mike's relationship, of course. So that's a big one because there are some moving things going on over here in our relationship, right?
Yeah.
So we're working on all of that. So there's a lot to life out there, and I want to just say it's okay to be human. It's okay to be getting back into the swing of things and the things that I love doing. So like choir being one. Scarf bowling is gonna start whenever it starts. Hopefully. We're both crossing our fingers for that because we do miss that. Um, because that was something that's always been me and Mike's sport together is bowling. And I'm gonna get him back into the swing of things one of these days. Getting back into the bowling alley.
You guys are pray that I have enough money.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm a little tight.
Yeah. We'll make it work. In the meantime, so like all those things are coming back in life. Some other things like I kind of like did something super fun yesterday. That was kind of cool. I did karaoke with my old group. Just so like the first group that I ever started out with, and that was Dawn. I did that yesterday, and that was fun. Just to like see some familiar faces and just like having fun memories to look forward to, which is exciting about life. Again. So yeah, when it comes to just enjoying every day, I try to like make most of these memories of life and kind of like be like, okay, we're back to normal. So like me going back to normal is usually the hardest part because then I'm like, okay, maybe this will be a motivation for people that I love the most. Like for me, I'm a self starter when it comes to careers, and I feel like that's another thing that I feel like I've been I'm been diving back into, but also being my own host again. I used to host really fun stuff in my apartment, and I'm kind of excited to bring that back this year. So, even though one of the things that I'm hosting on my own is at a restaurant, I think that's a good start towards what I want to do, which is nice. So that's exciting. Um, I do want to do a Halloween party this year. I want to do a Friendsgiving. So, some of the things to look forward to if anyone wants to join in on the fun of some of my hosting gigs around here. Um, what else? Um, I feel like hosting these fun things for my friends and loved ones will make things more special. Like I remember a time when I did the Christmas party like movie night that was so much fun. It, and I'm like, let's bring that back. That was like when I was in college and I was like, I need like before finals begin, I need to have a fun night. So that was my plan for that. So I'm like, let's just make it happen, you know? So I love being my own host and make things happen. So expect that to be a general theme more this year too. So we'll do a Christmas movie one again, and then maybe we could do a Halloween one too. For anyone that wants to join in on those movie nights as well. Now, what's your scope on the holidays and the things that you want to do?
And holidays, I mean, the holidays, as you know, come fast. I mean, I don't know. Just celebrate the holidays with your loved ones. Try to. I mean, I try to. I try to not exclude anybody out in my holidays. Even though you know,
Even though.
I may not be here for the holidays, but it is what it is.
Yeah. We love the
Face it.
holidays. Okay. As the guest star gets what we need. Okay. My guest star will be back. Don't worry. Um I'll make sure that he's okay. I need to see one thing. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway. So when it comes to some of the things that matter right now. Now let's just hop into some fun stuff here. So I'm not rambling side by side here. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna hop into the feeds and just kind of like go through what's on my phone a little bit, like quotes and stuff. So we have good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but they're always there. And I'm gonna share that because I feel like that is the truth after all, you know? What else here? Now, if anyone follows WWE, like my man does, I'm gonna read this to you. WWE plays White Rabbit and teases Bray Wyatt during tonight's SmackDown. Now, I don't. I think that just happened 3 minutes ago. So, whatever my man's missing, I'm gonna have to fill him in. So, yeah. Now, the next thing would be this quote. I'm ready for fall. Hoodies, bonfires, cuddling, and pumpkin everything. You got that right. I'm gonna make sure I get my pumpkin donuts in and also all the pumpkin themed things. Like everything pumpkin. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin everything, pumpkin. There's so many pumpkins in my mind, I can't think. Some other things would be for. I don't know why my glasses are falling off my head. Some NFL news. George Kittle. Not saying I am this fan. I'm definitely a Cowboys fan. So don't come after me for reading this one. Um, George Kittle, groin, not on 49ers injury report. Will play in week 3 versus the Broncos. And I know I'm not a San Francisco fan. I am a Cowboys fan, but I had to tell you guys that. Julia Louis-Dreyfus changed her approach to Hollywood after her tough time. She didn't like her SNL experience, basically. Um, let's see what other kinds of news we have going on here. Now, I know this is more of a summer thing, but this looks so tempting about now. Maybe I could make that for my as a little cake for myself for my birthday. I'm gonna share this. I feel like that's just me. Like I that way like I could feel like I'm actually celebrating, which is nice, with some kind of dessert. Even if it's not the theme of the season, it's okay. What are some other random news we got going on in this life here? Um, for anyone that is into MMA like me, we have combat sports legend Melvin Manhoef retired after Bellator 285 loss. Wow, that's some big news in boxing. TikTok king Jason Derulo inspires a sexy social media dish debate. The Jiggle Jiggle crooner makes tons of cash on TikTok, but has said if he had to give up, without me saying the word, I'm not saying it whatsoever, starts with an S, or social media, he'd stop signing checks and be signing offline. So, Dishram, which one would you give up? Asked without me saying it, or social media? I would say the first one, but I'm not saying it out loud for all the world to know. Because, if I say it, it'll be weird coming from me. Anyway, here's a good meme. I have to go to work every day. I don't. Fair enough. But you also don't have any money. Neither do you. Now that's a good one. No matter how far you have gone on the wrong road, you can still turn around. I feel like that's so true in life, at least in my life, at least. Yeah. Oh, here's a good one. Hey, I told you I was part Chihuahua. Yeah, but you didn't say that part. Okay then. That's pretty funny. Um, that little old lady in court, defense attorney, will you please say your age? Old lady, I'm 94 years old. Defense attorney, will you? I don't know what the rest of that joke is, so oh well. A source said of her motivation for the purchase, Kanye's home is very close to the Hind Hills house, and this is another way for her to have her autonomy. Because she just bought herself a new Malibu mansion. She's getting away from her. She's getting away from her ex-husband, Kanye West, who now goes by the name Ye. Now, talk about, why would he change his name to just Ye? Like, I could say that every single day of the week and get away with it. To crack a joke. Like, I think he needs to go back to his real name to say the truth. Let's see what other things we got going on here. I'm gonna hit favorites because I like favorites. You've heard of Machine Gun Kelly. Now get ready for I'll show you. It looks like that. And it's for a glue gun Stanley, apparently. um if you get the inside right, the outside will fall into place. Say truth. Yeah. Do your thing and don't care if they like it. That is true. Not saying I'm going to sleep at this hour, but I am. Oh, yeah. Funny how a melody sounds like a memory. That is true. The hunter returns from a successful hunt with a fresh kill, and it's a leaf. A cat with a leaf in its mouth. Okay, that's pretty funny. Every time you find some humor in a difficult situation, you win. Yep. Take time to do what makes your soul happy. Happy, happy. Glug, 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 glug. At least that's a good sound of saying, give me water. Give me water. Remember when our idea of a wild night out was skating in circles while a DJ played music? Trust me, I remember when I was in elementary school. Oh my god, I remember a time I did something like that, but I had someone like hold me up so that way I can actually do the roller skates. I don't know what happened, but that happened. And I think my roller skating days are way over because it's hard for me to do it now. I think he fell from the apple tree. Everything okay in there? In my mind, I'm still 24, but my back is 55, my knee is 67, and my left hip turns 79 next week. Hey, hey, hey. No. Not saying I'm like that whatsoever, but everyone gets old nowadays. And, as young people get older, and then older people like look at us and we're like they think we're babies. But, you know, it's okay. It's pretty normal for all people to feel like this. You know? Like I feel like there's so much life out there, you know? Now, now we're gonna go over some TV shows and movies. I know it's been a little bit. Fall season is coming. Well, I shouldn't say it's coming, it's here. But let's go over some movies and TV shows for you guys to check out. And I know last week we went over YouTubers of who's cool in the internet world and who to check out, which I did last week with my phone and guest, which was fun. And we all know who that was. I think somebody's getting tired. So we're gonna do the movies and the TV shows real quick, and we'll take it from there and wrap up. So that's the plan. Okay, so starting with Netflix.
Beyond your form.
Not that long. We're at 41 minutes right now, but not that long. Alright, so we're gonna do the TV shows and movies Netflix style. So that way we'll speed up the process. Maybe he can read off some too. Okay, so we're gonna read off just the ones that's in my list. So that way it's much easier than trying to go through the whole thing. So we have All the Bright Places. That's a good movie recommendation for cozy watching. Then we have The Great British Baking Show for anyone who wants to watch that. We have that show. A good documentary would be Jennifer Lopez's documentary. She titled it Halftime, so that's a good documentary to check out. Another good one, if you're looking for another good documentary, last day to watch it is September 29th, which is, I have not a clue when that is, and it's definitely not today, and I don't think it is. Well, today's the 23rd, so I got some time, so maybe like before my birthday, I'll watch this. And that'll be the Royal House of Windsor. Because yes, I feel like I can like learn so much of how that works. So that's a good one to watch if you're really just like into that type of stuff like I am. Another good show would be History 101. I feel like we all need to like learn about history. And I feel like a lot with culture and everything that's been happening. Like learning about history and having those things, it matters to me, which is nice. So oh, I hit a button and it's going right to my neck. Who knew I could do that? Let's see what else I have here. We have 13th, which is a documentary, of course. Cooking with Paris is another good show. I started to watch it, but I want to like watch all of it again because I like cooking of that kind. Styling Hollywood for anyone's into fashion like I am. That's a good show to watch. Another good movie I would recommend is Snow White and the Huntsman. I think that's how you say that. I think that would be like really, really cool to have a movie check out. Shrek the Musical would be another good one for like close to Halloween time. It's like a little bit more real life. Yeah. Um Another good movie for, like they say, every Wednesday wear pink. Now, I happen to know that as the truth of the matter. But we all know what movie that coined that phrase, and that would be Mean Girls. Now, I've seen that half a dozen times, trust me. It's such a good movie. But it's been a while since I've seen it. And I've seen the second one, of course. So I also recommend both of them. And then Footloose is also another good movie classic as well. Another good TV show is Dream Home Makeover. Just to get some inspiration. So yes. So those are some of my Netflix recommendations for TV shows and movies for this cozy season. Now, for anyone that has Disney Plus, not saying, but a lot of people have this, so I'm just gonna like throw it out there to all of you real quick. But of course, I have to log in again because it's been a minute since I actually used the app, you know. As things load, I'm gonna give you some classics that are just iconic. It's giving me notifications, and now it's like, we're gonna try this again. I don't know what happened. Try this again. Usually things would pop up right away. If it's not popping up, it's not worth it, like they say. Alright, let's see if I can tap on this one and see what it is. Oh! We all know Hocus Pocus 2 is coming out on Disney Plus. For anyone who is big into that. So that's a good movie to check out if anyone is into that type of movies. Yes, there is a second one that's coming out, and that's exciting. Another good movie that's coming onto Disney Plus is Andor from Star Wars. So that's another good one as well. Then we have The Hulk for anyone that likes that kind of stuff. That's a good one as well. Um, Another, everything is moving a little bit slow on this device as per usual, so it's nothing new. So, yeah, so those are all my recommendations. Now, hope all found this inspiring and exciting. And who's excited for fall season stuff? So we're gonna wrap this up here. Hopefully this got everyone excited for the season. And yeah. Cheers. Clinky dink. Alright, now the fun part. So like I say, lights out.